Alright my friends, we are back. Let's try this one more time. I think we figured out the issue. Like I mentioned, it was related to the Navigraph beta that I am running. I went to the forums. It looks like they have released another slightly stable beta version. So we installed that and we were able to put in the flight plan, knock on wood, without any CTDs so far. So I'm going to go ahead and try to actually...
Ready to go when you are.
Thank you. We're going to actually try to complete this flight. So I've got all the flight plan in. I wanted to make sure at least I got that in before I started the stream again and end up having to cancel. But it looks like that's good to go now. We are online with VATSIM ATC. So all we have left to do now is to call them up for our clearance. So we can finally try to go to Miami, my friends. As I mess around with this panel lighting here. Don't know what's going on with it. Come on, come on. Oh, that's not what I want. Alright, we'll mess with that later. We gotta get the heck out of here. Alright, over to ground 121.8. I did get my SciTech radio panel finally working, so no more looking down to try to get these frequencies in here. It is information Charlie. We can expect one left for departure. Newark, good evening. United 1155 Heavy. We've got information Charlie on the ground here at Newark, ready to copy RFR down to Miami International when you have a moment.
Okay, Newark ground is now back, and United 1155, you are cleared to... Actually, clearance is available. Advise you to copy.
Ready, copy.
United 1155, Newark ground, good evening. You're cleared to the Miami International Airport via the Newark 4 departure. Rate of vectors elevate and is filed. Maintain 3,000. Expect flight level 4001 3 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 128.12, squawk 2302.
Alright, United 1155 Heavy is cleared to Miami International via the Newark for departure. Radar vectors to LV, then is filed. Climb and maintain 3,000 initially. Expect 40010 after. Departure is on 2812, squawk 3202.
United 1155, read back correctly, except the squawk code is going to be 2302.
2302 on the squawk, thanks.
United 1155, read back correct. You can expect runway 4 left for departure. Push and start is at your discretion. Advisory for taxi.
4 left on departure, and we'll advise ready to taxi. United 1155 Heavy, thank you. Alright, so we finally got our clearance, my friends. We're gonna get the heck out of here. Let's get the APU started up. Let's get the seatbelt signs are not modeled in this aircraft, so we'll leave that. Nav light, we get the logo light on. Alright, looking good, looking good. Alright, running really late here. Again, we had some issues with the initial stream and crashes with the Navigraph beta that we are a part of and running here. But I was able to sort that out, hopefully, and we'll try to get down to Miami tonight, guys. We'll get there. We got a fast enough airplane to make up the time at least a little bit here, so that's good. APU gens need to be on, obviously, to get the APU running here. Look at our systems page. All of this is not modeled, so we'll forego it for now. APU is ready to go. It has started. Let's get the jetway disconnected.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 1155 with service to Miami. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 52 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
Alright, that's our truck trying to push us back there. Beacon light can come on. Seatbelt signs are on. Windows and doors, they're closed and locked. Let's get parking brake released here. We're gonna have to help ATC out here, so let's get them pushing left.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Welcome. We're excited to have you aboard, and we appreciate your attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. FAA regulations require you to follow the instructions.
Let's stop pushback here and let's get the engines fired up.
It's important to have your seatbelt on at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the metal end into the buckle, tighten by pulling the loose end of the strap, lift the buckle to release. When the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt should be fastened low and tight across your lap. In case of unexpected turbulence, keep your seatbelt fastened even if the seatbelt sign is off. Please take a moment to look around in order to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. As you locate the two exits nearest your seat, remember, they may be behind you.
If you are seated in an exit row, you may be asked to assist the crew during an evacuation. If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask the flight attendant to be moved. If you must evacuate the aircraft, exit path lights on or near the floor will illuminate and guide you to the exit. Look for a change in color or an exit sign to indicate that you've reached an exit. Leave all carry-on bags behind. Please refer to the safety card near your seat for the operation of the exit doors on this aircraft.
Alright, looks like two good starts. Yes, McKnight, we are back. We're gonna try this flight again indeed. Should have got the fuel pumps, huh? Now we got two good starts coming up here. Auto brake RTO. Let's get flaps 5 departure. Let's get the window heats on. Little anti-ice auto. That all looks good.
Make sure you've switched all smartphones, tablets, and earrings to airplane mode. Taxi, takeoff, and landing. Large electronic devices must be turned off and stowed. For
Alright, that looks good to me. So get on out of here. Newark ground, United 1155, heavy information, Charlie, radio taxi, 4 left.
At United, we're connecting people. Uniting the world and doing it safely. From all of us, thank you and enjoy your flight.
Call him up again. And Newark ground, United 1155, heavy information, Charlie, ready to go.
Central aircraft, Newark ground is now back.
This guy's always gone.
United 1155 recalling.
Yes, sir, we're ready to taxi, information, Charlie.
United 1155 Newark ground, runway 4 left today. Taxi via Alpha, Papa Alpha, Alpha Alpha.
Alpha, Papa, Alpha, Alpha, Alpha for 4 left, United 1155 heavy, thanks. Alright, we'll come out, make a right turn here. We'll get the taxi light on. Should have been a right turn earlier. Let's go back around here. Doesn't want to move today for some reason. Or turn.
United 1155, squawk mode, Charlie, please.
Mode C 1155. Caribbean Simmer, man. Good evening. How you doing? What's going on? How you been? Alright, this Newark 4 departure is essentially... Second, let me pull it up. Runway heading to 500 feet, and then right turn to 060, then left turn above 2,500, and we gotta make sure we're maintaining 3,000 on the initial climb.
Because
let's go ahead and adjust this to 3,000. There we go. That landing light on there. You're fine, checking in to see new content with MFS. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Long time no hear from you, man. Hope all's well. Yeah, we're enjoying MFS for the most part. It's got its bugs. We should have left about an hour and a half ago, or about an hour ago. We had some issues with CTDs, but not related to MFS. We're running the new Navigraph beta that they are trying to make compatible with this new sim, and it's causing CTDs. So we updated to the latest beta that was released a couple of hours ago.
United 1155, contact nearest departure on 128.12 will see you.
2812 will see you. Thanks for your help. 1155 heavy. And it seems to have straightened out the CTDs, knock on wood, at least for now. So let's see if we can't get down to Miami finally.
Maintain VFR at or below 3,500 until further advice and taxi to...
Definitely still needs work, the sim in general, but I think we'll get there, man. I think we'll get there. New York Center, good evening. United 1155 Heavy on the ground here at Newark, short 4 left, ready to go.
United 1155, New York departure. Fly heading 060, wind 030 at 11, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
060 on the heading, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. United 1155 Heavy.
Number 2409 Echo, runway 1, taxi via Bravo.
This trying to scroll with this mouse and it be the zoom application as well is really crazy. There we go. 060 on the heading. 10 more days until the sim will be much more efficient. Yeah, man, they're pumping out these patches, so we'll see. We'll get airborne and we'll talk about that next patch. Give us a second. Give me a second here. Alright, quick check. We got all our lights on. Packs can't turn off. No worries on that. Auto brake RTO. Flaps 5. 060 on the heading, so we'll go heading select. And we're ready to get out of here. Stable. This aircraft loves to jump up on you. A lot of nose pressure forward here. It's kind of unrealistic how fast it wants to rotate on you, almost like a GA aircraft. That's why you'd see it bouncing like that. But we'll let it go up, or else it's going to try to kick us off the center line. Again, it's a default aircraft. It needs a lot of work, but it'll get the job done for now, hopefully. At least get us to Miami. That's positive rate. Yours coming up. He wants us on a 060 heading, so let's begin that right-hand turn now.
And approach Delta 1233, passing 12,500. Delta 1233 New York approach, good evening. Expect ILS 4 approach, LaGuardia altimeter 3023. Can we request the expressway visual 31 by any chance?
That's already flaps 1 speed. This thing gets up in a hurry.
1233, standby.
Yeah, you could take off at 90 knots. It's ridiculous in this aircraft, man. Flaps coming up already. Turn-offs and taxi lights.
Number 2409 Echo. The ATIS is broken. I don't know the wind and altimeter, but it should be 3023.
This mic is stupid
I'm
loud.
not sure.
Sorry about that, guys. I can't turn it down anymore. It's just really loud. Alright, heading 060, let's level off 3000. We don't want to bust the initial climb.
November 2409 fly the left downwind departure, wind unknown, runway 1 clear for takeoff.
There's New York City to our right. 911, we'll always remember that there.
Delta 1233 descend, maintain 8000.
Down to 8,000, down to 1233.
Yeah, flight sim 69. Give me a second.
Turn left heading 290, climb and maintain 6000.
Left 290, 6000, United 1155 Heavy. We'll talk about the new patch. This is a very busy departure, even in a properly working aircraft. Just give me a second here to get situated and run this departure correctly. And we'll talk about all that stuff. We've got plenty of time, 2.5 hours down to Miami.
And approach, can you confirm if we can get...
And we can chat about everything that's coming in that new patch.
Yes sir, I'm just confirming.
Copy, thank you.
New York, one more time on the heading for 1155.
United 1155, turn right heading 2900.
Right 290, then at 1155 heavy. That's interesting. They never usually turn you towards the city like that. Usually restricted airspace, but we'll go right 290.
3 Delta Romeo, clear of runway 04 right. 3 Delta Romeo.
Up to 6,000.
3 Delta Romeo, run, welcome to Kennedy, taxi to the ramp via Hotel Bravo, cross runway 22 right.
Taxi to the ramp via Hotel Bravo, across runway 22 right. 3 Delta Romeo.
You can follow Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 on Twitter if you have that. There's also an official forums page, and it tells you all about the patches and updates coming up there as well. I'll pull it up in a second and show you guys. Yeah, Caribbean's Flight Sim, that's weird, man. They never, that departure out of Newark is always a left-hand turn to your first fix. It's weird that he's vectoring me over Manhattan like this, but hey, it's show, so we'll just follow.
At 1233, contact New York approach 120.8.
We need to climb here at 6,000. Let's.
United 1155, then left heading 310.
Alright, this guy is all confused. Left or right 310?
Left 310, sir.
So we're going back the other way. Alright, left 310, United 1155. It's gonna be a long night, my friends.
You can do right 310, anyways.
We appreciate that, thanks. Right 310, United 1155 heavy. I told you. That right-hand turn initially he gave me, he was a little bit confused, that's why. We never go right out of Newark like that. It's alright, right-hand turn 310, we'll get there, we'll figure it out. Yeah, you're taking us right into LaGuardia and Kennedy's airspace. Yep, right into the arrival path. And we're still at 6,000 for 1155 heavy.
Fund.
6,000, 1155 heavy. I can't with the scrolling with this mouse. Alright, 160.
United 1155, maintain 6,000, contact New York Center 125.32.
Altitude, please?
6,000.
Okay, I thought you said 16,000. What's the frequency?
6,000, proceed direct LV, contact New York Center 125.32.
2532, 6,000, direct LV, 1155, we'll see you. This guy's killing me, man. Alright, left turn now. New York, good evening. United 1155 heavy. Doing a whole bunch of turns up here. We're direct LV at this time, leveled 6,000, leveling 6,000.
United 1155 New York Center, roger. Climb and maintain, let's maintain 6,000 for now.
We'll keep it at 6,000, direct LV, United 1155 heavy. This guy's got us in a jam, man.
Air France 726, good evening. Climbing through 32,000.
Alright, we'll activate LNAV.
37,000.
Air France 7623 New York Center, hello. Radar contact 40 miles north of the Stony Fork VOR at flight level 330, welcome.
Why is your mouse so far away from the actual button? It looks far away. Flight Sim 69, I've got like a 55-inch 4K TV that I sim on here, so to you guys it looks far away, but it's really
take a quick 5 minutes.
dead here on the nose. If I zoomed in
approved,
anymore,
report back.
this is what it would look like for me. I wouldn't be able to see any of my instruments.
565,
So.
contact New York approach 12. Sorry, brain fart there. Hold on.
We're still hand flying it. This aircraft
128.12 for American 565.
gets weird on you if you activate the autopilot too early. So I'm gonna just continue to hand fly her here. Yeah, this 787, it's very taxing on the FPS, man. It has been since the initial launch. You know what will help? Let's bump the settings down just a hair. I think it's the clouds. Where are we? Where are we? Volumetric clouds.
United 1155, climb and maintain 17,000, expedite through 7,000.
17,000, expedite through 7,000, United 1155 heavy. Alright, we got to climb here.
United 1155, direct to white.
Direct white, 1155 heavy. This aircraft does not love directs. We've got to manage all of that ourselves here. Flight 69 patch 2 update is not out. It said within 10 days. I promise you, man. I'll show you where you find it, what it says, what's coming in it. I just need to fly this aircraft here, man. Get out of New York's airspace. Alright, I see traffic there. That's probably why he wanted us to expedite. So we've got a good rate of climb, so we're good here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet, so you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV.
Alright, 10,000 is trying to speed up now here.
To find out more information.
I'm giving her to the autopilot. I will manage this climb. Nope, nope, nope. Don't know where it's trying to go. Okay, it's finding its way back. All right. Flight Sim 69, I am using PAC-X. PAC-X from TFD. I'm going to screw that up. TFDI. Same folks that makes the 717 for P3D and all that good stuff. Alright, wing light can go. Logo can go for now. So with this aircraft, man, it has an issue going direct to waypoints. So if you tell it go direct somewhere, it tries to find the initial waypoints that was loaded before it actually goes direct to the waypoint you've asked it to go. So it's again, it's default. It needs a lot of work. It is what it is, though.
United 1155, climb and maintain flight level 400.
400, 1155 heavy. Alright, we're in a good climb, I think. Yeah, Flight Sim 69, it has LNAV to a degree. It's the VNAV that's screwy, man. But the VNAV on all of the aircrafts, all of the tube liners, that's pretty much like that. 18,000 feet standard can be set, and that's cross-checked. We'll keep this good rate of climb here up to 400. I feel the aircraft is stable enough. So let
United 1155, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, thanks for your help tonight. 1155 Heavy, we'll see you.
See you next time.
Washington Center, good evening. United 1155 Heavy, we're with you. 19.2 for 400.
United 1155 Heavy, Washington Center, Roger.
Alright, like I was saying, I think the aircraft is stable enough now. Let me try to find the announcements here. Give me a second.
And American 4451, cross Hanby to maintain 12,000. I have to stand by for the Greensboro altimeter, and you're going to be a little high, so I'm going to have to spin you.
4151, cross Hamley, or descend to maintain 12,000. American 4151.
American 4151, turn right heading 020.
Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find the patch here. There are the views in the meantime.
American 4151.
United 2001, contact Potomac approach 119.85, good day.
119.85 for 2001, thanks.
American 4151, the Greensboro altimeter showing
Ooh, little kid,
3012.
Yeah, he's pretty good though, man. He holds it down. He's always on for DC, and he controls Dulles a lot as well. He's he knows his stuff. Why can't I find this
248,
patch?
if you're not already, clear X flask.
Go direct flash fire 248.
Yeah, livery's nice, man. I literally just had it.
Southwest 551, you can expect a visual approach runway 5 left.
Runway 5 left visual, Southwest 551.
Alright, let me go to the official website here. News and announcements. What the heck? I can't find it, guys. That's weird. Does your sim crash a lot? No, up until recently, up until today and the day before. I'm running the Navigraph beta. So Navigraph sent out a bunch of folks if they wanted to be a part of the beta here to get it compatible with MFS 2020, and it causes a lot of crashes. So I was, like I said, I was supposed to stream about an hour ago, and it crashed on me 3 times. So it looks like they just released an additional beta update that's supposedly resolved it. Knock on wood, we're looking good so far. But outside of that, outside of the Navigraph beta, which, you know, when you sign up for beta, you have to expect things like that. Outside of that, no, the sim does not crash on me. I don't know why this isn't under news and announcements, guys. Oh, boom, found it. All right, let's go. Let me try to drop this here in the chat. So there's the link to the patches. So let's take a look. What do they got? So for me, the most important thing is definitely the damn winds aloft. Let's hop in the aircraft really quick.
825 contact Potomac approach 126.1.
See what's going on first of all with that. If you could see here, winds aloft since release, especially in the States, mostly in the States, has been broken and set at 225 at 3. It's driving me bananas. The live weather as well is about an hour or so behind sometimes, and I think that is the first thing there on the patch that they are looking to address, or at least one of the first items finally. So to me, that's the biggest thing. All the other bugs and whatnot definitely needs fixing, but from a true
American 4151, turn right heading 130.
Needs to have correct,
Right 130, American
accurate
4151.
and live weather, in my opinion, or else what's the point? You know, what's the point of flight planning? What's the point of fuel planning? All that stuff just goes out the window if the weather isn't accurate. So that's being addressed. First up, we continue to take a look here. Performance improvements, ATC updates. I don't use the sim ATC. Obviously, you hear we're on VATSIM, so, but I know there are other folks that do, so that's important to them. Aerodynamic updates, definitely needs that. Aircraft updates, that's very vague and to me. We need to kind of understand what exactly that means. I'm doubting it has anything to do with the airliners. I severely doubt that. I think we've seen the best that Microsoft and Zibo is going to do as it relates to the airliners, and they're going to rely on the community and add on aircrafts to take it from there.
Washington Center. Hello, maintain VFR, the
really
Atlantic City altimeter 3022.
A core thing for them, in my opinion. So I think most of those updates are going to be related to the GA aircraft. Cockpit visuals and animation updates, I don't know what that means. I really haven't seen any issues there. General aviation system updates, again, very vague. General aviation avionic update, it's kind of vague. Airline system updates, okay, I stand corrected. So we've got airline system updates and airline avionic updates. So maybe they are going to do something with the airliners, but I don't know. I'm not holding my breath there. And then we've got... Hold on a second here. I'm watching the aircraft. It looks like it's trying to overspeed on us.
Delta 4151, when able, clear Hemby, cross Hemby to maintain 12,000.
Okay, that's good. Avionic and airline system updates. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath. Live weather updates. Like I said, this is the big one for me. That needs to be updated ASAP. To me, it should have been a hot fix first week. We shouldn't have waited for the second patch, but it is what it is. Johnny in the chat, man, what's going on? ATC sounds young, all right? Imagine you're out there flying in the real world, you hear a voice like that. I was telling the guys here, yeah, he's usually on in the DC area. He's pretty good, man. He knows his stuff, so that's cool. He knows his stuff. Let's keep going here. Upgraded multiplayer servers. Johnny and a couple other folks have been having quite some challenges on multiplayer, so glad they're addressing that. For some reason, unless you and your multiplayer folks have the same exact settings going on, you're not able to see each other. One can see each other and the other one can't.
Maintain 12,000.
Direct Hamby, cross Hamby at 12,000, American 4151.
Guys, I know ATC is real loud. I'm trying to. I've got it turned down to the max. His mic is just extremely loud, so apologies on that. He's blowing out my eardrums. I don't know if it's loud on your side as well. What was I saying? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, multiplayer. So yeah, it's we've had issues on that when A couple of folks, Stalker and a couple other folks have been trying to do that. So that's being updated. Marketplace updates. I've got a few sceneries that I decided to go through the marketplace to get. You know, it's, to me, it's better than going to sim market in all those places. But the downside of that is the marketplace updates take rather long. Like the latest version for Flight Beam's Denver released like 2 weeks ago now, and it's still not on the marketplace.
Washington Center, welcome, climbing Tampa over 360.
That's kind of annoying on that standpoint when you look at that, but I'm sure as they start to build out the marketplace and make it a little bit more permanent, those updates won't take as long. Content manager updates, okay, localization updates, I don't know what that means. Accessibility updates, camera updates. Hopefully they make that a little bit more customizable for us that like to customize the cameras.
Washington Center, Delta 717, 220 for...
And bush trip
Delta
updates.
Delta 717, Washington Center, hello, climbing Tampa level 400.
And again, world updates, pretty vague. That's it, man.
American 4151, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Sorry about
at the end of the day, they are
certainly... Atlanta Center 13297.
Certainly addressing the community's concerns. Yeah, Stalker bailed on his sim today, man. Tell him he's slacking a sim on his stream today.
American Christian Delta 1080, descend by the Chesley 4 arrival, Charlotte landing north, the Charlotte altimeter 3011.
Get something in this weekend.
4 and
you gotta get back on
landing off over in Charlotte and 3011 for the 1080.
But yeah, they're definitely listening to the community, I think. Michael's streaming for us both. I think they're definitely listening to the community. I think we've got a lot of updates to come. And we'll see. We'll see.
Southwest 551, turn left, heading 230 to set and maintain 4000.
Johnny, I know you're in the Navigraph beta as well, man. It's killing me. We should have took off about an hour and a half ago, but I kept getting CTDs. So, update to the latest beta if you're seeing crashes still, and that should address it, knock on wood for now, but it's, I had 4 CTDs because of it today. Yeah, Mr. Woods, tell him, man. Stalker jumped in the chat and he's getting lit up, man. Listen, you didn't want to stream today and now you're paying for it, man. You're paying for it. This is a great livery. I'm still amazed at how quickly the community put these liveries together, man. Used to have a channel with 600 subscribers and YouTube deleted it because I use music, so I gave up. Yeah, man, you gotta watch out for those copyright issues. Get back on it, FlightSim69. I'd love to see your content and stuff.
Power 243, contacting Atlanta Center 132.97. Good day.
Can't use that copyrighted music. They'll get you. They'll get you.
And go to Atlanta Center, see ya.
My apologies, Power 248.
Later.
Alright guys, we're late. We're extremely late, but we're making our way. Actually get these seatbelt signs off. Oh no, they don't turn off. We'll pretend we turned them off. Just every once in a while we gotta pop in here, guys, and make sure the aircraft's following the LNAV guidance here and keeping the speed and altitude accordingly. So we're looking good there.
Atlanta Power 248, 360 smooth.
Thinking about it, I spent $2,000 on a PC that can't handle the sim open with
That was
Toolkit Pro, so just imagine
that
streaming
was
with
still
it.
on my frequency. We landed on 132.97.
That doesn't make sense.
Push button. Alright.
FlightSim 69, there must be something causing that. Got a $2,000 PC, that should work. Johnny, you're using Sim Toolkit Pro, right? It's working for you?
Washington Center, Region 214, Flight 1270.
Region 214, Washington Center, Roger. Delta 1080, confirm you're descending by the Chesley for arrival.
I need to get a loan for a PC, not flight school. Nah, man. Get through flight school, man.
Okay, be advised, your mic has a lot of background noise.
That's more important
now.
Perfect, thank you.
So far, I haven't had any issues.
Center Delta 2462, checking in flight level 350.
My sim crashes
Delta
3 times before I can fly.
Washington Center, recycle transponder squawk 0516.
That's interesting, man. Has it always been that way since release, or what happened recently that's causing that?
2462.
Top of 551 is going to maintain 3000.
Dang, DC is busy
Maintain
tonight.
3000, South of 51.
Go over here and see what's going on Navigraph. I'm sorry, on VATSIM.
Delta 2462, radar contact 7 miles southeast of the Morgantown VOR
That's
level
us
350.
there.
Welcome. Descend by the Freedom 5 arrival, Washalani North, the Washington
Got a
altimeter
TBM going from
3020.
Farmingdale to
Should be
Key
the Freedom
West.
5 arrival Delta 2462.
I didn't realize the TBM had that range. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's busy. It's not crazy busy. Yeah, Juricki Designs monuments. They look pretty good, man. That's what we flew into last Friday's FNO. Speaking of FNO, no FNO tonight. It's just a bunch of random ATC on and flights. I think they opted not to, just in respect for 9/11 and whatnot. Crazy that it's been 19 years. Wild when you think about it.
Delta 4650 at pilot's discretion, descend to maintain 1000.
Pilot's discretion, maintain 1000, Delta 2462.
My
Delta 2462 negative, that
friend,
wasn't for you. That
my
was for
friend and I
Delta
have the exact same
4650
PC,
at pilot's
but his
discretion, descend to
is
maintain
better and FPS is double than his.
1000.
He gets so mad at me. He's probably running his settings too damn high.
Could we get that to send after waypoint?
Johnny, hard pass on the FNO.
That's at pilot's.
I'm gonna get you to do an FNO one of these nights, man.
Descend to maintain 1000.
Roger, thank you. 4650 heavy.
And then we gotta get you to do across the pond. I've been trying to get John to do across the pond for the longest. He won't touch it. I'm looking forward to this year's across the pond. It should be at, I think, the last week or the second to last week in October is usually when it comes. They have it twice a year. October, I think, is eastbound,
551, turn right heading 330.
and April is
Right, 330,
westbound, if I'm not mistaken. Heard the aircraft spooling up. I just wanted to make sure we weren't overspeeding. You gotta watch this aircraft, man. You can't leave it unattended. It'll kill you. Alright, we're looking good. Yeah, the same settings. That's funny, man. Maybe he's got some background processes running or something. Yeah, FlightSim 69, man. That would be fun. Get a bunch of us doing a CTP across the pond. You've done a flight from LAX to Beijing and Beijing to Frankfurt and back to LAX in 2 days. You reckon in those miles. That's a bit too much for me. I'm thinking something more like probably Kennedy to Heathrow or something. It's long, but it ain't terrible. It's 6.5, 7 hours. Alright, my friends, we are looking good. See if we can. What's our speed? I don't really want to bump that out too much more. Oh, Mach 0.90. Nah, that's gonna kill us. Let's go Mach. We'll keep Mach 0.89. Trying to make up some time here in the air. Like I said, we were
Southwest 51 airport in sight.
Supposed to start the stream
551 Roger, clear
2 hours ago, but
visual
we'll
approach
make up some time here.
Clear for the visual runway 5 left, Southwest 551.
It was a year ago. My PC sounded like a jet engine. I bet, man. A long time for the PC to be running. Johnny, man, this plane goes Mach 0.92, I believe, or 91. Or is it the 747 I'm thinking about? We got to make up time, man. I'm not paying for the fuel, so I don't care. Mach 0.9 it. Mach 0.90 it. Let's go. What did you do to practice at home during training?
Washington Center,
also memory stuff, man.
Flight level 310.
Definitely VATSIM, because you know the procedures and whatnot don't really differ between that and real life. So
that's 114 Washington Center.
Keep up on your radio calls and radio etiquettes and whatnot. And then just muscle memory and the GA aircrafts like the Cessnas and whatnot. Yeah, I'll probably think about the 747. Concorde. Nah, Concorde goes much faster than that. Speaking of Concorde, I see FSLABS dropped a little teaser a couple weeks ago. Thought they were done with the Concorde, but it looks like they're coming back. No indication that it's Microsoft Flight
Delta 1080 Washington, Delta 1080, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
That's so loud. Sounds like it's going to be for P3D, so we'll see. Yeah, man, definitely keep up on the radio calls and practicing those. And with 2020,
Washington Center, that's 22 with you for 210.
The yes Concorde for MFS. Did they confirm that? I didn't hear them confirm that. They didn't say
American 1820
yay or nay on
Center,
that.
hello, climbing safe level 210.
Definitely practice VFR flying. I think, you know, P3D that was a little bit hard to do, but with MFS and the big maps and all the terrain data that the sim is drawing, especially in the LA area, I know where you're practicing at. It's
the 7551, wind at Raleigh 084, runway 5 left, clear land.
Roger, winds runway 5 left, clear to land, Southwest 551.
We could get stalked. Nah, I don't even think in the Concorde he'd do that. That across the pond. Navigraph is acting up, man. Just booted my entire flight plan. Hopefully it doesn't crash the sim here. Alright, there we go, it's back. So what happens when you run beta software, man. But I love being able to do that, provide feedback and whatnot. It's cool. It's just a part of the process. Part of the process. Nah, man, across the pond's not boring. I think if you're crossing the pond on your own, when it's not an event, it's boring, but all that traffic and all that ATC and the position reports, it makes that fun, man. I've only done 2 cross the ponds, to be honest, but I haven't found them boring. The very first one I did was before, you know, VATSIM got the new voice codec and all that stuff, and things are a lot clearer now and whatnot on the radio calls. It was a nightmare. I had a slot and everything, and it still took an hour and a half just to get my clearance. So I stopped doing them for a long time. And then, yeah, I hear you, Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to unexpected turbulence, the in-flight service has been suspended. We will resume service as soon as possible.
In-flight turbulence?
2462, contact Potomac approach 119.85.
185, Delta 2462, have a good night.
Dinner service suspended. That's weird. I'm using PAC-X, guys. I think it's pretty cool, pretty interactive. But yeah,
Delta Southwest 551
that very first cross the pond was a
Welcome
nightmare.
to Raleigh, taxi parking, your discretion. Good day.
It's pretty good the second time around.
Discretion, clear 5 left at Charlie. Southwest 551, have a good night.
Good question. If I don't fly live after getting your PPL, do you start to forget a lot?
One of the passengers who's pregnant looks like she might have an issue. Should we do something about it?
What? One of the passengers is pregnant. It looks like she might have issue. Listen, I got PAC-X for the announcements and all that stuff. This a little overboard.
Requesting to climb to flight level 185.
Now 249 Echo, if you're VFR, you can't go above level 180. If you want to go above level 180, you have to pick up an IFR clearance.
That's weird.
16,500.
Oh, number 2409 Echo, yeah, you're clear to maintain VFR. The closest altimeter I got is the Norfolk altimeter. The Norfolk altimeter 3013.
The aircraft requires medical attention. If there are any medical personnel on board, please press your flight attendant call button.
Yo. Johnny, that's PAC-X, man. I got a medical emergency on board now. My luck.
413 at 230.
Here, let me, where the hell? I'm using
American
this here.
413 Washington Center. Hello, climbing to hello, 320, welcome.
It's PAC-X.
Up to 320, American 413.
Pretty cool. Got a whole bunch of
Washington
interfaces.
Center, Delta 22 at flight level 230.
You can make your own cabin announcements. You can use predefined ones. It runs your flight status. Look at that. So we got a pregnant person on board that is going to labor, apparently. So we've got medical personnel attending to her at the moment. It's my goodness, I knew you would say that, and I know John's gonna be like hard pass. Listen, I got it almost too realistic. I know I got it more so for the. I was missing like on the FSLABS the cabin crew announcements and all that interaction, so I just picked it up. It's a little bit more than what we really want, but it's cool. Got let's see. I'll show you guys the cabin announcements here. Let me see what I can do. In-flight crew seats, please. In-flight crew seats, please. Oh yeah, it's a bit gimmicky. You got all that stuff. You can tell them seatbelts. When we turn the seatbelt signs on and all that.
Delta 3198, contact Jacksonville Center on 135.902. Good day.
135.902 for Delta 3198. See you.
The flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Hard pass.
Delta
cool,
114,
cool.
descend by the Gibbs tree, arrival Dulles heading north, the Dulles altimeter 3021.
Yeah, I like it, man. I like it. I hard passed it in P3D because, like I said, I had labs and all that stuff to do that with, and flying virtual airlines and all that stuff. But it brings a little bit more of the passenger feel to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Put it that way. It was getting a bit too quiet for me. No GSX boarding sounds, GSX boarding stuff. cabin crew announcements and all that jazz. So it was cool to pick this up. Buddy working those radios, he's busy, man. I told you, he's good. A young kid, but he's on his game, man. He's always on his game. Appreciate all you tuning in tonight, especially those of you on Central and East Coast and Europe and all that stuff. It's not too late here on the West Coast here in LA. It's only 7:30, but I know it's pretty late over there for you guys. So appreciate you all tuning in. We were supposed to do this stream earlier. Had Navigraph CTD issues, but we're sorted, at least for now. So onward to Miami.
Who called?
Flight Sim 69, we'll see you, man.
It's American.
Enjoy your flight. Have a good night.
Flight level 190. American 1820, Washington, hello. Climate take level 210. Climate maintain 210.
Yep, past my bedtime. Yeah, I know, bud. Johnny, you flying tomorrow? What you got planned?
American 1820, descended by the Corey 4, arrival the Philadelphia, altimeter 3022. 3022, descend via the Corey 4, arrival for American 1820.
Man, we got another 2 hours.
Washington Center, good evening. United 149, 14,000 for 190.
United 149, Washington, hello, climate take level 210, welcome.
Up to flight level 210,
Primary
now
LOL
149.
package to be the. You liking that PMDG cargo plane, man? That's Sunset.
Washington Center, Delta 923, checking in, climbing 29,100 for 35,000.
Delta 923, Washington Center, hello, climate take level 350, welcome.
Not as bad as you thought it would be. That's cool. I can't wait for them to get the NG3 in here, man. It's just strange that Microsoft and Aerosoft hasn't finished that SDK yet for these folks to actually, you know, get this stuff done. It doesn't sound like Aerosoft is running into issues. They're planning to release that CRJ, you know, in a couple months here. So I'm not sure what's going on with PMDG, and I'm sure PMDG was working on that NG3 before Aerosoft for this sim. So I don't know if the SDK is truly not finished or PMDG is just behind. I don't know what's going on. I know a lot of folks think this simulator was rushed. I mean, I can half agree with that for sure. I think some of the stuff they released it with definitely should have been a non-starter. I mean, you can't release a flight sim with live weather broken for the majority of the world. It's a little bit unacceptable in my book, especially when you made such a big deal about your partnership with, was it Metal Blue, and the live weather and the accuracy behind it and all the servers
Southwest
and
3481 Washington,
tons of data
welcome.
that it's pulling for it to fall flat on its face. And it's not like they didn't know, right? Because folks that were in the early access alpha and beta were reporting it, and they still released the sim same way. So
In Center, United 149.
a little disappointed
My
there.
final be 210.
United 149, affirmative.
Roger, thank you.
American 1820, contact New York approach on 120.8, good day.
120.8, see ya.
Alright, we're just south of Virginia Beach now, looking at my map here. Crossing into North Carolina. Still got about an hour and 15 left in the flight, roughly. Actually, won't be much flying tomorrow. I hear you, man. I'm gonna be busy tomorrow too. I might, if I get up early enough, we'll do a quick flight. I've got to check out the Caribbean. I still haven't been in the Caribbean in this sim. Dominican Republic, that approach looks dope. I'm not thrilled with the jetways and the terminals. They're way off. I know it's not a handcrafted airport or anything, but it could look better. But they definitely modeled, or at least Bing is modeling the area around the airport, and that approach lovely. So definitely got to fly into Dominican Republic here. Puerto Rico I did last Saturday. That was cool. We'll stream that one eventually. We'll definitely do some Caribbean hops. Hawaii is nice. Don't know if you guys know, but there are a ton of freeware add-ons for this sim already. Let me show you guys something here. It's FlightSim.to, I guess. And look at all this stuff in here. I picked up a couple of these things already. Obviously, they've got liveries, which we all know, but guys, there are a ton of sceneries in here.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
Airports, freeware airports. Johnny, I know you love to do these hops in these little small airports.
Contact.
You got Wilmington here.
4650, contact Jackson Center 135.92. We'll see.
It is, it's really fantastic. The sim's been out 3 weeks, and the amount of things that we've seen the community put together is it's pretty phenomenal. You can sort it by country. Yeah, United States. I picked this up especially. I had the Guitar Hotel there right when you're on approach or departing Fort Lauderdale. That's pretty cool. A lot of stuff here, man. I'll drop this link in the chat. Those that are interested. Definitely should take advantage of it.
Challenger 720, Tango Charlie, Washington Center, roger. Center 720 Charlie, Tango, you can ignore that message.
Looks promising, yeah, man. Definitely check that out, guys.
American 2297, descend by the Quarry 4, arrive with the Philadelphia altimeter, show entry 022.
See what's going on here in the cockpit. Yeah, we want to make sure this damn aircraft is following the profile here. So far, so good. How's our fuel burn looking? Another issue with these aircrafts were the unrealistic fuel burn. But it's looking good, according to what SimBrief gave us. Spot on. Spots on.
Washington Center, South 587.
As we get a bit closer, we'll brief the approach. We'll grab the latest weather.
Southwest 5587, Washington Center, hello, climbing David level 340.
All that good stuff.
Southwest 15, Southwest 587, apologies.
Unit 149, descend by the Fieldwood tree, arrival at the Philadelphia altimeter tree 022.
3022, descend via the Philabo 3 arrival at 149.
Washington Center, good evening, Delta 69 Heavy, with you fly level 330, we are over Greensboro now.
Delta 39 Heavy, Washington Center, roger.
Greensboro.
Allegiant 214, descend via the Raven 6 arrival, Baltimore landing west, the
I've been
Baltimore
enjoying that
altimeter
CJ4 as well, man.
3021.
That Citation jet is pretty cool to fly.
Delta 114, contact Potomac approach 126.1.
Potomac approach 126.1, Delta 114, thanks.
You check out Chicago. FS Dream Teams or the handcrafted one? Wait, you got the... Did you get the standard? So Chicago wouldn't be there. So you must be talking about FS Dream Teams.
1287 Washington Center. Hello. Recycle your transponder squad 0551.
John. How you feeling,
should
bud?
have called for release off your departure airport, but that's okay. Recycle transponder squad 0551.
That one you have looked pretty cool as well. That one was the handcrafted one from Asobo. That's why I'm not buying the FS Dream Team one. You know, part of the reason for me to get the premium
you should have called
Deluxe.
for release at your airport, but that's okay. You can recycle your transponder squad 0551.
Was to, you know, not buy so many different add-on airports. So Chicago looks good for what it is.
Delta 22, contact Potomac Cushing. Delta
Just
22,
the city.
send out the Chesley 4 arrival.
The city's default. The city is what the
Charlotte
sim is
North,
drawn.
Charlotte altimeter,
Oh, this guy is so loud in my ears.
3011.
Can't turn him down. How much longer?
Sun on the 234 arrival, Charlotte North 3011, Delta 22.
Why is everyone on VATSIM so loud, man? I've got the thing turned way down. Way down.
Delta 413, descend by the Chesley 4 arrival, the Charlotte Island North of Charlotte altimeter 3011.
Send via the Chesley 4 arrival, altimeter 3011, American 413.
Taking this child labor thing way too far. It can't be more than 20. Yeah, man. Everyone keeps saying he's young. He's been on a while too, though, man. This ain't his first day. I remember him last year. I remember him being on last year. I was coming into Dulles, and he was I thought somebody was pranking me, man, to be honest. But he's been doing this for a bit, fresh out the womb. Man's been controlling that, bro. Full blast. I know. We're almost out of his airspace. I think Jacksonville is online, though. Hopefully his mic is better. 13590. Yeah, Jacksonville's on. You know it's Friday night when all these air traffic controllers are on this late.
November 1287, radar contact 1 mile south of the South Boston, New York, 200. Welcome. And number 1287, confirm your arrival airport.
Yeah, John, I've tried lowering it in VPilot. Hey, let me show you.
November 1287.
Number 1287, can you give me the airport code?
This thing is full low, bro.
Repeat your last.
Can you give me the airport code, the FIA
Output volume is way
identifier?
down.
Kilo Uniform Golf November.
That ain't no boy. Nah, it is.
Okay.
If you click on his name, it says, where is it here? His name is Noah Perlman. That's a dude, man. His mic's just stupid loud. At least I think it is, man. I don't want to get into classifying genders and whatnot, but pretty sure it's a guy. It's for the hearing impaired. Oh man, yeah, he's crazy loud.
Yeah, 149, contact New York approach 128.12 today.
128.12, have a good night.
Alright, how we looking in here? Is this plane following the flight plan? Yes it is. That's a shame, you gotta watch that. Cruising 400, that looks good. Fuel burn. Accurate. Wind check. Never accurate. All good, all good. That patch is coming. That patch is coming. Fair enough, let's move on. Is Yo, John, man, don't even get me started with Navigraph. I should have been in Miami already. The thing crashed on me 3 times. 3 times.
Hello, 5587.
Nah, Johnny,
contact,
quality not doing that, dude.
Let's do contact Washington Center on, he's going to be 128.6.
128.6, see you later, man.
Oh, the air arc. Yeah, dude, the air arc is it's not right. I don't know if it doesn't update the default aircrafts, but yeah, you're right.
22 Quebec Washington Center. Hello, climate maintain.
It's still
390, welcome.
it's still showing August.
Climb maintain flight level 390.
But I think it updates the simulator itself. It's probably just not updating the air arc aircrafts. I just got the latest beta. I was on the forums. Like I said, I started the stream at 5:30 my time. It's 7:47 now, and I tried 3 times, and the aircraft kept crashing. The sim kept crashing on me. Whenever I tried to put in the flight plan.
Delta 22, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Good day.
In the CDU or
from the 13297 Delta 22
flight plan menu.
United 1155, contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. Good day.
Thank the Lord. Jacksonville Center, United 1155 Heavy. We'll see you. Thanks for your ATC services. See if Jacksonville any better here. Jacksonville, good night. United 1155 Heavy. We're with you. 400.
Yeah, 1155 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Alright, he a bit loud too, but he's manageable. Is this really the 787? Yeah, it is, man. It is the 787. When I got to Munich, I couldn't choose my arrival, but it was already plugged in. Did you load the flight plan from the sim menu, or you were putting it in the McDo? It wouldn't take direct to FAF though. Yeah, the directs in the airliners are screwed, man. They're screwed. Especially when you do it a couple of times. Like, you're on VATSIM. Remember last Friday? I kept getting directs on VATSIM. By the time I was done, the ND on the 320 looked like a kindergartner was drawing pictures or something.
Dense altitude.
It has no logic to handle the directs. Nobody got time for them.
155 Tango, thanks for Denver City radar contact, 3.5 miles northeast of the
That's what we
Melbourne
did today
Airport.
too. We use the flight plan menu,
to the
so it
north
looks
altitude,
good.
your discretion. Maintain VFR. The Melbourne altimeter 32987.
We will see.
One Bravo Charlie, contact Washington Center 133.72. Good day.
What Let's see, how much longer we got? About halfway to Miami, guys. Halfway there. Appreciate you all tuning in.
Record 300 Heavy, advise when you have information Delta at Orlando. You can plan the ILS 18 right approach, Orlando altimeter 29901.
We had some damn winds aloft to get there faster, but it is what it is. Quality wings is better in my opinion, 787. Yeah, Mr. Woods, I would hope so, man. It's a pay-wear aircraft compared to this.
Delta 4650 Heavy, the Myrtle Beach winds variable 3 knots, runway 18 clear to land.
Now that I recall, when Quality Wings first dropped, it was having LNAV and VNAV issues too, to be honest. It definitely was. But
Delta
right now, yeah.
Miami Center offline, leaving my airspace. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory.
Miami is offline. All right, it'll be
caution.
just us.
There is, I'm not sure if you guys are traveling together, but there is traffic just behind you at level 370.
That's the way I like it. We'll choose the runway we want. Yeah, quality wings definitely better.
Jack.
But like I said, it had its issues.
Yeah, Delta 2155, the Miami Center offline. I leave my airspace to the south. Radar services terminated. Change advisory frequency is approved. I'm not sure if you're flying with a friend behind you, but she is right behind you, level 370. Just you guys use caution in your descent.
Right, everything is better.
Yeah, we're aware someone's behind us. We'll switch over to Unicom once you do.
But guys, I mean, to be honest, from a default aircraft standpoint,
2312, radar services terminated. Change advisory frequency is approved. Just use caution in your descent.
this
There is
guy's loud
traffic
too,
ahead of you
man.
about 2 miles, level 330, same direction.
let me look at my V-Pilot volume mixer here. Give me a second, guys. I don't understand why these people are so loud.
Record 300 heavy, just want to maintain 6,000.
6,000 American 300.
Not as loud as the previous controller? Okay. Alright, hopefully that helps. ATC full tonight, boys. They are full. We've got plenty of people on, but it looks like that's us there yet. We're once we get out of Jacksonville, it'll just be us. Who's this? JetBlue. So we'll see. You should have an audio option for every app running. Yeah, that's what I did. I just lowered it in the audio option. So hopefully that helps a bit. Looks like a grocery list right after Corona lockdown. It does. It sure does.
Delta 4650 heavy, left turn when you can. Taxi to the ramp via Alpha. Good night.
Left turn, taxiing to the ramp.
Right, we are
for 4650 heavy. Have a good night, sir.
Just south of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Making our way over to Charleston. We'll cross Savannah and then eventually Jacksonville, where we'll enter Florida. Making good time. Good time.
Okay, 300 heavy, turn right heading 250, just want to maintain 4,000.
250, 4,000 American 300.
It's a hard pass, Ghost Rider. Alright, I think the turbulence is stopped here. We can get the seatbelt signs off.
Delta 4211 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, hello, call and maintain level 390.
You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Delta 4211 clear direct Pandy, rest of the route unchanged.
You can't do it direct in any of the airliners. You can do
Brickyard 4308, contact Jacksonville approach 127.0.
It has a hard time, bro.
27.0, Brickyard 4308 to you.
Like, I don't know if you were on for the departure, but when he told us to go direct, I forgot whatever the hell that waypoint was. It tried, like, you know, zigzagging, and you gotta, like, guide it, really guide it for it to get back on the LNAV. The 320 handles it a little bit better. The Dreamliner, forget about it. If ATT tells us to go direct, just tell them
1107, the Miami Center offline to leave my airspace to the
just
south.
tell them
Radar
unable.
service is terminated. Change to advisor.
Hard pass.
Approved. Good night.
Switching to Unicom, Delta 1107, good night.
Record 300 Heavy, just set to maintain 3000.
Oh yeah, especially if you're in Europe or overseas and you're flying those arrivals, like you said, John, that, you know, you pass over the airport. It's gonna be like, what the hell are you doing to me? You could tell, man, they made these aircrafts behave, you know, especially when you talk about flight planning and stuff, at a bare minimum. It was with gamers in mind and not simmers. Gamers that were just gonna use any flight plan direct to an airport. They didn't think about any logistics around what happens when you hit direct, what happens when you insert a waypoint in the middle of your flight, you know, after you've already departed. None of that stuff. Call me when the Mad Dog NG drops. Yeah, man. I was watching myself get closer to pension just flying flying that arrival. Yeah, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. Like, even look at the McDo here, or the CDU. I mean, look how long ago we passed these way. Oh, actually, no, this is correct. But look at it, it's telling us 170. Although that may be my fault. I don't know if we told it what flight level we wanted to cruise at. Let me see.
Record 300 Heavy, turn left heading 210, intercept the runway 18 right, localize.
Yeah, that's my fault. We didn't.
210, intercept the
My bad. I thought when we filed the flight plan on the FlightSim menu, it would put all of that in, but it didn't. I'm afraid to put it in now because I don't know what the heck would happen with this aircraft. It's scary, so we're gonna leave it alone. It doesn't have proper VNAV logic anyway, so we have to manage our descent and know when to descend. So I'm not even gonna touch it.
300 Heavy. 3 miles from Hemi, maintain 3000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 18 right approach.
You becoming a gamer, son? What do you mean? I don't know why I keep getting headaches with the Neo. I think it's the swaying, John. It's definitely the swaying. And that's what I mean. I don't think it's related to weather, because the Dreamliner doesn't sway. I don't think it's related to airliners or weather. I think it's just that damn A320. There's no swaying with the Dreamliner. There's no swaying with the 747. There's no swaying, sometimes with the GA aircrafts, depending on which one you fly. I haven't had it in a while though, but that A320, constant swaying. I realize when airborne I ain't put in jack. Yeah, don't mess with it, man. Don't mess with it. Just leave it be. Oh, we're making good time, guys. We're let's see.
Record 300 Heavy, 10507, runway 18 right, clear to land.
We are just south of Charleston, and we'll continue making our way into Florida, and then we'll pick up the arrival. We're getting there. I know it's late, but we're getting there. I don't know, but I'm done with it. Not sure it's parked. Yeah, man, I hear you. I don't know that we just went over the patch before you joined the stream, John, and what's all involved supposedly to come in the next 10 days, and it says airliner updates and avionics updates for the airliners and all that stuff. So hopefully, I'm not holding my breath, but hopefully it will address the swaying back and forth, because it's not bad otherwise. You know, with the community mod that they're putting together, I think by Christmas, I was telling Johnny, I think by Christmas it'll be Zibo quality. I really think so. They're working on it really fast, but if Microsoft and Asobo can't fix the swaying, then I don't know. Bambino Tech, hey man, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you all jumping in tonight. Hope you all had a great week. I know it was a busy one for me, but hopefully you guys got some good plans for the weekend. If not, some at least relaxing plans for the weekend. Don't know if we'll stream again this weekend. Probably be it. We'll see tomorrow. But definitely appreciate you all dropping in. I'm good. Call me when the NG3. Yeah, I hear you, man. You gotta be careful with that too, though. PMDG has been letting folks down lately, especially on initial release of their stuff. Hopefully this one will be good. I'll use MGA though. I'll use GA. Yeah, GA's fun, man. I'm having fun in the Citation jets. I'm having fun in the TBM. I know you're enjoying the Cessna. It's definitely been a blast.
Central Aircraft, Orlando, latest information. Echo now current, Orlando altimeter 29901.
Oh, the 172 in this world of equality, you telling me only Wonder Woman can have invisible plane? I always wanted a stealth plane. I know. I was surprised we don't have, you know, like a B-2 bomber or something somebody's trying to model, getting into the military aircrafts and all that.
Central Aircraft, Jackson, the latest information. Delta now current, Jacksonville altimeter 29905.
PMDG doing stealth.
Okay, 300, roger.
That's why we
Do you have
can't
a
see it yet,
on
man. It's stealth.
Going to airside 3.
American 300, heavy cross runway 18 left and taxi to the ramp via Charlie Bravo 7. Good night.
That's why we can't see it yet. Open cargo door, a whole side of sunlight being served up. Oh man, that's funny. Johnny got it. He picked it up. He said it's not bad. I think Johnny, you're gonna stream it tomorrow, right? We interested to see what it's about, man. Take it up. Caribbean Sim, I never got the invisible plane because Wonder Woman was visible. That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe in the evening. Alright. I'll be done flying or running errands by then, so schedule it up, man. Is the door thing fixed?
From 155, trying to get back on frequency.
Oh, he said, yep. Cool. So I'm telling you, man, PMDG, they lately they've been putting out stuff that initially that people aren't catching for some reason. I don't know if they've limited their beta team or what, but usually when their stuff came out, it was very little bugs like FSLABS. Last time they said that's how the that pissed me off, man. The nose, yeah, Johnny, the nose steering when they first dropped the NGX for P3D. The updated NGX, I should say, the NGXU, and the freaking thing taxied like it was on rails.
For 155 Tango, Roger, Daytona Beach, altimeter 299 tree.
And it was like a when it was a mine cart jumping tracks. It was terrible, man, and everyone complained about it, and they dug in and said nope, we had real 737 pilots, and the 737 pilots jumped on the forums and defended. Yeah, that's how it taxis. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, they added additional settings so you adjust the standard default ground handling or the ground handling that perceives realistic, I suppose. Yeah, but their latest update, or one of the previous updates, I didn't touch any of the settings. They just fixed it. Realistic by arthritis. Yeah, they were bugging with that one. That's their perception they need to sell. Yep. Plane was turning like it was jumping the tracks. It was crazy, man. Ridiculous. And I think I got it before you, John, if I remember correctly. And I was telling you about it because I think initially you weren't gonna buy it, but you picked it up.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Man, I still remember when what's his name? Darren? Is it Darren Howie? That the Jetstar pilot over in Australia ripped them a new one. That was hilarious, man.
Jackson, American 8282 with you, 15,000.
American 8282 Jackson, we'll set a call and maintain level 270.
W270, American 8282.
That guy, I like him, man. He tells it as it is. My hero. He's awesome. I love that guy. He ripped MFS a new one too, because he was in early alpha and he was telling them about all of these issues, because he's rated in the 320 as well as the 787, and he told them
Over 15 shot Tango, contact Jacksonville approach,
and they just didn't care.
127.0.
They released the sim same way. Nope, he pulls no punches.
See you later.
Yep, quality wings too. And it's funny, all of these people have real world pilots, you know, working with them on these aircrafts. MFS, Microsoft Flight Sim, Quality Wings, PMDG, and it's like they're oblivious. Yeah, that sucks, man. You get in the plane expecting it to function at least to some degree of how it functions in real life, and it's just a letdown. Yeah, I'm giving Aerosoft another shot because they are definitely going to be first to the sim with an Airbus. I know that for a fact. Although it sounds like Toliss is going to come over as well, but I think Aerosoft will be the first with the Airbus. And it's got to be better than default, so at this point I'll probably give them a shot. CRJ looks good. Johnny, I don't know if you're beta testing that or even if you can say you are legally, but I know you beta tested previously when it released for P3D, but it looks good. Hard pass. So John, 2 years until you fly an Airbus then? That's how long it's gonna take before we see labs. Yeah, Johnny, they don't, man. They don't care. I'm hearing that I'm flying an Airbus tomorrow. Oh, I hear you. P3D. Fair enough. I heard a lot of these alpha folks and beta folks were complaining about a lot of these issues that we're seeing with the sim right now. And Microsoft didn't even address it. I heard they were closing the tickets and the forums about some of these topics left and right, and then release the sim same way. So they definitely don't get a pass from me on that. It's one thing to not realize something and then pick it up after it releases. Like, I think they legitimately didn't realize that the sim had installation issues for a lot of folks. I don't think that's something they must have changed something between, you know, last beta and the actual GA rollout. because I'm sure Beta folks would have picked that up if the sim wasn't installing properly.
Oh, 3198, you'll leave my airspace to the south, Miami Center offline.
So they get a pass on that, but
change of advisory frequencies
real world weather, man, and winds aloft? Nah, man.
Where's that going to advisory?
You can't launch a sim like that with those issues. Yeah, that's true, John. And that's why I kept saying I would love to see some new kids on the block in this simulator. I think it's great that Toliss is going to come over and try to do their Airbus. I think, me personally, I think FSLABS deserves a challenge. Competition is great for consumers. And in this context, we're the consumer, so I would love to see an Aerosoft, a Toliss, and an FSLABS Airbus. First of all, they're all going to come in different price points, so that gives people, you know, a choice to choose from. Not everyone has FSLABS money at the end of the day, so I am definitely for the competition and seeing a lot of different folks come over to this sim. Thing is, sim development isn't a continuous stream of finance unless you're dipping in many pools. Yeah, it's true. It's true, and that's one of my positive things for that I have to say. One of the many positive things that I have to say for FSLABS. You know, all of these updates that they're pushing are free. So I know initially the price looks scary, but you constantly get new features and enhancements from the FSLABS Airbus series. Sure, the Sharklets is going to be paid, but guess what? When you buy it, they're going to, you know, continue to add enhancements and features to it. Once you sell a plane to a customer, they're not buying again unless another version. It's true. That's a good way to look at it, John. So a lot of them got to get the money up front. That makes sense. It's big kudos to FSLABS for continuing to develop their product for free. And that's why I buy them over PMDG. Yeah, PMDG charges an arm and a leg for every little update. I mean, at its core, yeah.
Red 1864 Jack Center, I don't have a flight plan for you. Are you able to refile it?
I mean, I think you could look at it two ways. Yeah, you paid $99 for a rework cockpit and PBR. But now you get the NG3 for $40, right? So it's either you could have gotten nothing, no kind of updates to the NGX, right, and fly the NGX same way, and then in MFS 2020 pay $100 or more. Definitely more, maybe $140 for the NG3.
Red 1864,
you could look at it another way. You know, what if I have no plans to buy MFS 2020, or I had no plans to buy MFS 2020? I wanted to stay with P3D forever. Is it fair to have to then pay $140 for just a reworked NGX? So I think there's different ways to look at it.
Thanks. Your radar contact over the Remus intersection. Say altitude.
Current altitude of flight level 360
No, it wasn't the NG3, but now you
American
get the NG3 for $40.
Offline, leave my airspace to the south. Radar service is terminated. Change of advisory frequency is approved.
Is that for me?
Well, over the Unicom.
Oh, not me.
American 8282.
But then you get so I get, in a perfect world, they probably should have reworked the NGX for free. And then charged the 140 for the NG3, brand new aircraft in MFS 2020. You could have looked at it that way as well.
Southwest 2426, do you want us monitoring as well?
Southwest 2426, negative. You got your pre-departure clearance?
The difference between NGX and NGXU, I don't know.
Okay.
We don't know if they've added new features or when it releases for MFS 2020. That's a good point. If they turn around and release it and it's just like the NGX, obviously it's going to look better because it's a new platform that you're able to do things a little better in terms of textures and PBR materials and whatnot, so it's going to look better. But if it's essentially just a port over and we paid for the rework, then I don't know, maybe that's not fair either.
2426, ready to activate this information echo.
So 2426, roger, reset transponder 1052.
It's not a max. Yeah, and that's what I thought too, man. That's a good point. I mean, I would have been fine paying $140 if it was the max.
Southwest 2426, you're going to be able to get around the aircraft.
All speculation is
you're going to be able to get around that JetBlue Airbus.
The NG3 is really just going to be
2426, runway 18 right, taxi via Charlie,
of the NGX.
Bravo 1, cross runway 18 left.
And if that's the case, I think that is definitely a little bit unfair.
Southwest.
For sure.
Taxi, runway right, Charlie, Bravo 1, cross runway 18 left, Southwest 2426.
We're getting close, folks. Let me take a look at sim brief. Make sure we understand where we are for top of descent. Miami is not on, so after Jacksonville will be on Unicom, so it's all on us. It has us descending at Morga, but I think that's incorrect because we want to be at 13,000 at Batoga. SimBrief has Batoga at 280, so that's not right. So we got to descend before Morga. We'll figure it out. I'll probably start descent there.
1845, Jackson, roger.
At Ormond. Or maybe that's even a little early. We'll see. We'll get a little closer. We'll figure it out.
Center. Southwest 5563 is at flight level 350.
Southwest 5563, Jack Center, reset transponder, squawk 1031.
You bought it because I thought it was the max. No, man, I told you it wasn't the max. Because I bought it before you and I showed you. Unless you're saying you brought it because you thought the NG3 and this new sim is going to be the max, or was going to be the max.
Southwest 5563, clear direct Piglet.
Clear direct Piglet, 5563.
Delta 1845, clear direct Bugs. Delta 1845, roger, clear direct bugs.
Center 5563.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just curious.
John, I was reading your message there about sim market. So did ATC call me?
Top of descent, or do I need to get clearance to start descending at some point?
No, it should recalculate your top of descent, and if it's going to be at 11,000, if you want to put that in and just
Piglet
check
is
your
a waypoint. Yeah, but
map
that's
there,
not
you
on
should
us.
still see your TD
Must be
on
talking
there.
about another aircraft. John, I'm going to try to reset that when we land. I don't know what's going on with what you just messaged me about. All right,
clear. Right now I've got Piglet
almost in Miami's airspace.
No, make it 11,000, and then check your map to see if you see the TD recalculated. Southwest 2426 after departure, turn left heading 140, runway 18 right, clear for takeoff.
So right now we've got wind 030 at 6, 4 statute of a mile. We've got rain. Interesting. Few clouds at 1800, broken at 24.
24, 26.
Overcast at 38, 28 degrees Celsius, 2980.
Heading 140 after departure. Clever takeoff from A18.
Moderate rain. Will the sim pick it up? That is the question. So besides winds aloft, I know real world weather is a bit behind as well, so we'll see if we actually get rain on this arrival. Overcast is 38, so 3800, so we're going to definitely need an ILS approach. Hopefully the sim captures the ILS as well. This aircraft captures the ILS and the localizer and all that good stuff, so we shall see. Alright, so we know what the weather looks like in Miami. Let's take a look at our charts. So again, we want to start our descent. Here we are now approaching Jacksonville. We'll probably start our descent right around Melbourne. This aircraft slows down pretty nicely, so I'm not worried about being too high or anything. Started descent around Melbourne. We want to cross Batoga 280 and 13,000. Batoga is 280, 13,000 because we are landing east. We're going to select ILS runway 9. We'll continue the approach. Usually I probably shoot the visual, but obviously the weather is not good for that right now, so we'll continue on the downwind, if you will, and then pick up the ILS runway 9 approach. Damn sim brief. Give me a second, let me sign back in. I'm telling you, man, it's bugged right now. Alright, ILS runway 9, let's take a look at that. So 110.90 on the LOC, 092 is the final approach course. Again, this aircraft theoretically should pick all of that up. 200 feet on the minimums. I don't know if that even works on this aircraft.
Southwest 2426, radar contact, climb maintain for level 230, say altitude.
Looking.
We're at 5,000, Southwest 26. 2426. Climb to 22,000.
We'll check that out in a bit.
Southwest 2426, when able, clear directly Melbourne VOR and join the 507 arrival.
The initial approach fix is Grit.
Roger.
Ines.
Direct to Melbourne.
Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. Terrain, we're not worried about coming into Miami. Again, our only theoretical threat here, or something we have to be cautious about, is weather. Other than that, we're good. Miami, let's see where we're parking. I think United parks on the south side. Not that it's a big deal. There's no ATC on. But we'll come in on runway 9. We'll vacate. We'll park at, I don't know, Golf or Hotel or something. So we've got plenty of runway to use.
Center 5563, can you tell me what runway I'm going to be expecting in?
Yeah, that's it, guys. We'll start down here momentarily, and
yeah, Southwest 5563. It is South Operations in Orlando. In the real world, you would get that clearance somewhere about 50 miles outside of the field. But
I thought they would bring the max off MFA. I thought so too, but that's what the NG3 I think theoretically
across Piglet
was
at
supposed to be.
11,000 at
Apparently we were wrong.
250 knots. Orlando altimeter 29901.
So I don't know, guys.
Around 11,000.
Jacksonville Center, November 3528.
Yeah, they're stepping all over each other. There's like 4 people talking on frequency at the same time.
Right, Southwest 5563, you got stepped on by somebody. Cross Piglet at maintain 11,000 at 250 knots. Orlando altimeter 29901.
Cross Piglet at maintain 11,000, 250 knots.
Appreciate you all tuning in tonight. Apologies
Delta
for
1845 cross Bugs at maintain 12,000
starting the stream a bit behind schedule.
knots. Orlando altimeter 29901.
We had some issues with the Navigraph beta causing CTDs. We updated to the latest beta release.
Delta 1845 Jack Center.
So far it's been good. Knock on wood. We finally made it. Almost
yes, sir. Delta 1845 cross Bugs at maintain 12,000.
This is the Latin VFR Miami scenery. If you haven't seen my video, go check that out. We did a debut here, I think 2 weeks ago now when it released. So go check that out.
Delta 1845 cross Bugs.
Again, part of the reason I was hoping to come here a bit earlier was to
at 250 knots. Orlando
look at the
altimeter
scenery in the daytime or at least sunset, but again, we were delayed here for the flight, so it'll be a nighttime arrival. We'll see what the city looks like at night, so that's cool. Yeah, that's about it. Wondering if the whole Boeing thing causing some issues with development. Johnny, that's a good point. Didn't think about that with the whole Max debacle.
And there was somebody checking in. It was like a general aviation aircraft calling up. I missed the call.
Don't remind me, couldn't fly a Star or SID if its life depending on it. The default is much better than FSX. What aircraft are you talking about, John?
Sounded like there was a GA aircraft calling Jack Center. Who was that? Get out 1155, relay my airspace to the south, Miami Center offline, radar services terminated, change of advisory frequency is approved, so long.
1155, we're over to Unicom, thanks for your help tonight, we'll see you.
Southwest 24.
Alright, peace and quiet, finally. It was the reason why the NGXU said discount was for the MAX when MFS was released. Yeah, I didn't see that. I saw them write the NG3. Oh no, PMDG is just all over the place. If John's correct, then they're really just remaking the NGX and NGXU for this flight sim and charging $140 for it. I think that's kind of ridiculous. They should have just worked on a MAX. Unless, to Johnny's point, the plans changed because of the whole debacle with the what's going on with the MAX right now. Yeah, it's definitely not a MAX. Again, I don't know if the initial plan was for a MAX, but when they released that NGXU, they clearly said, hey, this is the updated version to the NGX, and the NG3 will be featured for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, but they never said what the NG3 was going to be. Everyone suspected it was the MAX, because, you know, right, why are they going to make the 737-800 for a 5th time, right? But looks like that's exactly what they're doing. So Yeah, it was, yep, 8 and 9. Alright, just us up here. Let me take a look at VATSIM, see if we have any other traffic. Coming into Miami at the moment. We're trailing behind a 737-800, American 737-800. We've got a Delta way ahead of us, no factor. So yeah, it looks like we're number 2 for the airport. So we shouldn't have any issues getting in with traffic or anything like that. Crossing over Ormond Beach right now. Just south of Orlando. And in a few minutes we'll begin our descent here. So far the aircraft's behaved. We'll see what it does on approach and arrival here. But so far so good. One thing I didn't check was to make sure this actually drew the arrival here correctly. It's off. So the in plan mode, it's going back to Newark. I can't even see if it's this is what we were talking about, Johnny. It's once you throw it off with any sort of direct, it just loses its mind. These are waypoints that we've passed already. I mean, it's here correctly in the CDU, but on the ND, it's not correct. These guys just did not give a damn when they threw this aircraft together, man. And the funny thing is, and this was what part of what's his name, Darren, was talking about. Got balls. I'm comfortable flying with these ATC. Listen, man, when in doubt, disconnect the autopilot and just fly the plane, man. I'm not worried about it. ATC knows what we're dealing with up here. That's what Darren was talking about. They're selling this as a premium aircraft. You have to pay extra for this edition to get this Dreamliner, and it is not a pay-wear aircraft. I wouldn't even call it high fidelity, because I think that's what they named it. High fidelity. No way. High fidelity looks? Absolutely. They blew that out the water. But come on, man. You've got to get the avionics correct. You've got to get the autopilot logic correct. You've got to get VNAV correct. Or else what's the point? If you look at your next waypoint with ACW remaining, it should be correct. Yeah, I regret it too. I mean, I'm ending up buying airports anyway. I'm going to end up buying a 787 when it comes out from whoever. I'm going to end up buying an A320, although that came with the standard. I regret it as well, man. Should have just kept with the standard. Alright, I'm going to start down a bit here. Slowly start down. Even the range, guys, is off. Like, it's not drawn accurately at all. I mean, when you set the range to 80 on any other aircraft, you should see a lot more than here. They've got the range, yes, but this is not 80 out. I should see a lot more with the range of 80 set here on the ND. I've got to set it to 160. I mean, and it's hard to, you know, if I wasn't looking at Navigraph here on my left-hand monitor, it'd be hard for me to actually realize and understand where the heck I am. If I was, you know, relying on the range here, because that's off. Anyway, 13,000 is our initial fix. Why is this scrolling? And I trust this VNav as far as I can throw it, which is not very far, so we're going to vertical speed in this descent down. I'm not going to make any radio calls now. As we get closer to the airport, we'll do that. $13 miles from Trav. Yeah, John, yeah, you can certainly look here, right? And tell you exactly where that is, but it's not drawn properly, I don't think. I think it's off. I can't put my finger on what exactly it is, but it's the same in the A320. The range rings are off. Why the hell is this thing not descending? You're the man, you got this. We'll see, Darren, we'll see, man. That's all I look at. Yeah, I hear you, John. You just gotta make do. If you're like me and impatient and can't wait for add-on aircrafts, and you gotta fly this plane, you gotta fly the Airbus, you just gotta make do. You didn't say pretty please. That's why I won't descend, I know. Ridiculous. Alright, let's come down a lot here. Supposedly we got rain in Miami, so we'll see how accurate that's going to be drawn here in the sim. We get the seatbelt signs on.
Please return to your seat as the seatbelt sign is now on.
Yeah, we're high, but I'm not tripping. We'll be all right. We knock this speed back. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Miami Center, United 5 Heavy.
United 5 Heavy, by Center.
My cousin and I was looking at True North, Florida. It's nice. I got it for Xplane. I don't know what it looks like for P3D, but I got it for Xplane.
United 5 Roger, squawk 450 Trebo Charlie.
4503 in the bunch.
Delta 3189, radar contact 11 miles southeast of Miami. Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 3000.
Right to 270, descend and maintain 3000, Delta 3190.
Miami Center, good night. United 1155 Heavy, we're out of 330, descending via the Highly 7 Information Alpha at Miami.
United 1155 Miami Center, squawk 4504.
4504, United 1155 Heavy.
Southwest 24.
Miami Center, sorry, I didn't see you, sir. So I am taxiing via.
It's 60 gigabyte. Yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot for Xplane too.
Aircraft calling Miami, gonna need a call sign for that aircraft.
Yeah.
We're high as hell. Let's get down now that we got ATC.
Thank you. 2426, you got a hot mic.
I underestimated the top of descent here.
Southwest 4 Miami Center, I read you about like 1 by 5, can barely hear you. Squawk 4505.
4505 for Southwest 4, and low flight level 400. That should be better now that I have my headset on.
That is better. United 5, radar contact, climb maintain 12000, clear direct Zibo.
Zibo 12000, 5 heavy.
United 5, actually verify squawking 4503, please. 4503.
You know what, John? I do find this Dreamliner slows down a lot better than the quality wings. But again, I don't know if that's because this Dreamliner is unrealistic or quality wings is just ridiculously hard to slow down. Although I didn't have much problems with it, but I know it's something you've experienced before.
Kilo Mike Yankee 402 Victor, no problem. Can you file a flight plan out of Miami? Say your intention.
Yep, so I will finish the flight plan first.
Southwest 4110 Miami.
Miami Center, American 8282 West, you 27,000.
Good rate of descent down.
American 8282, Miami Center, squawk 4506.
4506 in the box. American 8282.
Southwest 2426, squawk 4507.
Got to install what? Quality wings? I didn't know you still fly that plane, man.
JetBlue 1551.
Can you go to Paris? Godzilla Kong. Sure, man.
JetBlue 1551, Miami Center, squawk 4510.
Not tonight, but definitely we'll do it.
4510.
We finally flew Europe last Saturday on the stream.
Mike Yankee 402 Victor, I have a clearance advice ready to copy.
We did, what the hell did we do? Turbulence. We did Bristol to Lowy,
to
Innsbruck.
Mike U November, Manatee 2, that is filed, maintain 5000, departure with me, squawk 4511.
I have Gibraltar on my list to go to. Maybe we'll do Heathrow to Paris and Paris to Gibraltar. We'll see. I'll definitely have to check out Europe more.
Mike Yankee 402 Victor, read that correct, runway 8 right, taxi via November, Mike 1,
right now
Miami,
that's the only place
2980.
that live weather is working, it seems.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat, please?
American 8282, radar contact 11 miles north of Keynes, descend and maintain 13,000. Miami altimeter 2980. Depart Keynes on present heading.
Put it down to 13,000.
So he didn't tell us anything yet. He gave us radar contact. Actually, he didn't give me radar contact. He gave me my squawk. But he didn't give me radar contact or what we're doing.
Maintain 6,000. Fort Lauderdale altimeter 2979er.
So what we're going to do is make sure we don't bust 13,000 at Batoga, and the rest is on him.
JetBlue 1551, radar contact 19 miles southeast of the Ursus intersection.
Man, of all the times I want to see outside, you got it at night.
Roger, plus.
I know. I like flying. I usually fly daytime.
JetBlue 1551, can we be back like in 10?
Which is why I wanted to
1551, Roger, descend and maintain flight level 280 then.
Start the stream earlier, but we have all those CTDs with the Navigraph beta, so this is what it is. And I don't even want to dare mess with the time now.
Mike Yankee 402 Victor, squawk 4511, that runway right taxi be in November.
You haven't been to Miami yet, John? That's why you want to see it? You haven't flown here to Florida in the sim? Yeah, I'm going to call him in a
American
second.
617 cross D, gotta maintain 1000, D Tampa altimeter 2989er.
Turbulence again. Alright, we're through 18,000. We'll get the altimeters reset. 2989. Let me see. Miami was reading.
American 8282, fly heading 200.
200, American 8282.
Southwest 4110, squawk 4512.
It's always about 0.9 off. I gotta fix this, man. Miami Center, United 1155. We didn't get a radar contact or what we're doing after Batoga here.
1155 again.
1155. We're squawking 4504. I don't remember a radar contact from you.
United 50, correction, yeah, 1155 radar contact, 13 miles north of the Batoga intersection, cross Batoga at 1313,000, Miami altimeter 2980.
2980, we have Alpha, cross Batoga 1313,000, thanks 1155.
Southwest 2426, radar contact descend and maintain 8,000, Fort Lauderdale altimeter 2979er.
Roger, send on to 8,000 Southwest 2426.
On the money, we crossed Batoga,
radar
look at
contact,
that.
turn right heading 060 and maintain 3,000.
Nope.
Delta
SFO
3198, turn right heading 360 back to the final.
Right to 360.
I was busy having a ball with VFR. Yeah, Miami looks nice. I don't know. I don't know if I want to change it to daytime. You guys can vote. Should I change it to daytime or what? Or maybe even sunset? Johnny, why'd you say oh, Johnny? What happened?
Southwest 4110, miles from Pion, turn right heading 070, maintain 3,000 till established on localizer, cleared out last runway 10 left approach.
Never fails, man. What happened, Johnny? Did the stream? You guys still seeing the stream? What happened?
Miami Center, Kilo Mike Yankee 402 Victor is ready for takeoff. We are at Mike 2.
Delta 3198, 8 miles from Grit, turn right heading 060, maintain 3,000 till established on localizer, cleared out. Actually, are you right? Sorry. You are 900 miles from Copra, turn right heading 060, maintain 3,000 till established, cleared out last rate, right approach.
Alright, we're gonna do this for
060, maintain 3,000 till established on ILS for 08 right.
John. I wanted to see the landing lights illuminate the clouds here.
Victor, the wind is 0306, RNS of Kilo Mike, right clear to takeoff.
But because you're a good friend, we'll do it for you. I'm not gonna go fully daytime. We'll go here.
Runway 8 right, clear for takeoff. RNS of Virginia Heat, Victor Kilo Zulu.
This child robbed him of his dinner.
American 82 to maintain 5,000.
The pause there is just a sim loading in the new textures for the time of day.
Contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
3592. Thanks for the ATC. I'm going to see you later. 95 copy.
What's up with this?
Yeah, 1155, just gonna maintain 1000. Expect the ILS runway 12.
Damn it. 11,000, United 1155. We'll try to program that. We are in a default aircraft here. We'll try to see if it allows us to change that. Okay.
In at 1155, Roger, would you prefer a different approach?
If we can have ILS 9, that'll be great.
Sure, expect ILS 9.
ILS 9 or 1155 heavy, thank you. Down to 11,000.
American 8282, turn right heading 280.
I love an ATC that won't give you a hard time. I'm afraid
American
to change
8282, turn right heading 280.
It'll probably take it, but I don't know what it's going to do to the sim, man. Flight Boy, hello. I'll subscribe for your support. I appreciate you, Flight Boy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, as you were. Go back tonight. Yes, sir. See that ATC being nice. If that was me, he'd be sweating me all the way.
Kilo Lake Yankee 402 Victor, radar contact, climate maintain flight level 390.
It's midnight here, John, on the East Coast at least, where I'm flying. It's only going on 9 o'clock here in LA, but it's midnight. Not much people are on, so he's not going to sweat me. If it was an event, then yeah, I'd have to figure out. Again, I think it would take it. I just don't want to take any chances.
282, turn right 320, descend and maintain.
I'm not even clicking that.
Expect
hard
the
pass.
from 8 right approach.
Hard pass.
Oh, that's 320 from American 8282.
And yeah, turn right 320, descend and maintain 3000, and expect
Flight Boy, sure thing, man. I'll subscribe to you.
Right, heading 320 on down to 3000.
Ice 707, hello, good evening. Or good morning, depending on where you are.
Expect back to the ILS from 810 left. Fort Lauderdale, altimeter 2980.
John, you keep vampire hours, so I'm not paying you.
Roger, expect vectors for ILS from a 10 left, southwest, 24.
Not even vampire hours, you just don't sleep, bud.
Southwest 2426,
I don't know how you do it.
Down at 3000, southwest 24.
Disconnect. You're right.
Southwest 4110, wind 07014, gust 23, runway 10 left, clear to land.
If it had come down to that, yeah, just disconnect. I ain't tripping. Alright friends, we're looking good. We're configured for the most part. Let me actually get auto brake set to level 2. That looks good. ILS for runway 9 is programmed in. I've got my charts, that looks good. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. The minimums. I don't know if that works in this aircraft. My frames are dropping. Nah, it highlights it, but it doesn't let me turn it. That's default for you. Nope, doesn't let me set it. Well, we know our minimums are 200 feet.
3198, wind 0306 from 8 right, clear to land.
So we'll keep that in mind.
Land 8 right, Delta 31.
Sleep is overrated now. Plenty when I'm dead. My dad used to tell me that. It's funny. Nah, I need my sleep, man. Hard pass under no sleep.
JetBlue 1551, we're back.
JetBlue 1551, roger, cross. Decal out of maintain 6000, the Fort Lauderdale altimeter 2980.
Can you repeat the altitude? You got cut off for 1551.
JetBlue 1551, cross decal out of maintain 6000, Fort Lauderdale altimeter 2980.
Decal at 6000, JetBlue 1551.
Frames, they are 16, man. I think it's because we're over Miami. Or almost. Back to 21. They're jumping. They're all over the place. Now 28. Certain places it just tanks. ASAP 3 MiG will intercept your flight. I hope not, man. We didn't do nothing wrong.
There's Miami. That's fine. Expect ILS runway 1 left. Tampa altimeter 2989er.
1 left, 2989er.
I'm interested to know what I'm going to get on with frames on final. It should
American
be interesting.
8282, turn right heading 360, vectors to final. United 1155, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, 1155.
American 8282, turn right heading 010.
Heading 010, American 8282.
Southwest 2426, turn left heading 110.
This damn vertical speed, bro.
Turn left heading 110, Southwest 426.
Before you'd see changes about 1 or 2 noticed since last update. Yeah, I don't know. Flight boy, I will, man. I'm trying to focus on this arrival. I will definitely subscribe to you after this flight. Approaching 10,000. We'll get the lights on.
American 617, clear direct Lagu.
Clear direct Lagu. Make it protect me heavy.
I'm gonna bring my speed back now. Gorgeous. Getting ripped frames.
Southwest 2426, turn left heading 090, clear direct Pion when able.
Final descent into Miami. Flight attendants will be passing through the
Roger, left heading 090, direct Python when able. Southwest 2426.
American 8282, 6 miles from Cobra, turn right heading 060, maintain 3000 until establishment of localizer, clear Dallas, remain right.
And still any larger
060 on, we'll pull on establish American 8282.
Alright, that's our final approach descent announcement from the cabin crew back there into Miami. We're looking good.
Yeah, 1155, turn left heading 270. Yeah, 11. Heading 270.
Say that again for 1150.
Heading 270.
Left or right?
Trying to call you on 3575 for some reason.
Southwest 2185,
what am I talking
minus
about?
4513, glad to.
I have 13 for Southwest.
Left 270, United left about. $11.55 radio check.
5 by 5.
Alright, sorry we lost internet there for a second.
Okay. Southwest 2185, a radar contact 8 miles northwest of Bimini, flight level 340. At pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 6,000. Fort Lauderdale, altimeter 2980.
I got a spike there. You guys still with me?
6,000 on the altimeter 2982, Southwest 2185.
JetBlue 1551, clear direct decal.
This really is a gorgeous approach in the daytime. I should have left it on daytime, but it's all good. I got clouds in front of me, but the landing lights are not illuminating them, unfortunately.
Yeah, 1155, turn left heading 190, vectors to final.
Left 190, vectors to final, 1155 heavy.
Southwest 2426, 6 miles from Pion, maintain 3000 till established, clear the ILS runway 10 left approach.
They light up in the A320, but for some reason
maintain
not in the
3000, cleared ILS runway 10 left approach, Southwest 2426.
Southwest 4 to center, maintain 4000, maintain 230 knots or greater.
230 or greater down to 4,000, Southwest 4.
Southwest 2185, turn righting 320, vectors for the approach.
320 vectors for the approach, and can we expect 10 left?
Affirmative.
Okay, 320 now.
I'll make the speed
I was going to
240.
suggest if you want me to hold the decal, I can to keep it coming down.
320 adding would work better. Got some guys behind you, and for sequencing it'll work best.
Okay,
See the airport now looking good.
320 now.
Again, METAR is calling for rain, but it's not raining.
617 to send and maintain 3000.
That's unfortunately.
American 617.
American 8282, wind 3605, runway 8 right, clear to land.
Outside, you see it illuminating. Can't see it from the cockpit though. It's a shame. It's one of my favorite things about nighttime flights. Like this cloud layer right in front of us should be illuminated with the landing lights, but it's not. We're on a 190, we're essentially on base. He'll turn us to final here in a minute for runway 19.
Miami Center, American 1136, flight level 360.
United 1155, 5 miles from grid, turn left heading 060, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS from Niner.
Left 060, maintain 3000 until established, clear ILS 09er, United 1155.
Another aircraft, call the Miami Center ticket.
American 1136, flight level 360, our
Alright.
client disconnected and reconnected.
American 1136, stand by. American 1136, follow flight plan, please.
You give us a wide ass
Roger.
final turn. He turned us too late, man. All good, we'll get back here on the loc. There's our runway up there.
Yeah, 1155, turn left heading 040 and maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 9er.
Left 040, maintain 2000 until established, clear ILS runway 9er. 1155 heavy. Turned us too late, dude.
Southwest 2426, wind 06010, gust 23, runway 10 left, clear to land.
10 left, clear to land. Southwest 2426.
American 617, 7 miles from Lagu, maintain 2600 till established on the
flex
localizer,
one
cleared
speed.
runway 1 left approach.
There's our runway.
10 miles from Lagu, maintain 2600 and clear to land 01 left. Yeah.
JetBlue 1551, expect vectors ILS runway 10 left approach, Fort Lauderdale altimeter 2980.
Expect vectors ILS is 10 left approach, JetBlue 1551.
2500.
Finding the localizer lovely. That's flaps 10 now.
American 1136, Miami Center, squawk 4515, say nav equipment on board.
4515 and we have Victor.
Flaps 15, gear down.
Equipment office is Victor 11.
Roger, do you have an FMC?
Affirmative.
Alright, can you take the Deke 6 arrival
crew seats for
into
landing.
Tampa?
Stand by, we'll check on that for you.
In-flight crew seats for landing.
We can do the Deke 5 for you for 1136.
Well, that works fine. Clear to Tampa via present position, direct Deke to Deke 5 arrival.
Alright, clear to Tampa via the Deke 5 arrival, American 1136. We appreciate it.
Yeah, 1155, wind 3605, runway 9er, clear to land. Southwest 2185, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 3000.
270 down to 3000, Southwest 2185.
American 1136, across DCAT and maintain 11,000, 250 knots, temp altimeter 2988.
Alright, cross DCAT 250 knots and 11,000, American 1135. 1136.
500. 400.
Southwest 4, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Southwest 4.
JetBlue 1551, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000, JetBlue 1551.
Paramedics will be boarding the aircraft to assist the passenger. Please remain seated until further notice so that emergency personnel can move about the cabin.
JetBlue 1551, turn righting 300.
300, JetBlue 1551.
Southwest 2426, clear runway 10 left.
Southwest 2426, roger, welcome to Fort Lauderdale, taxi parking via Tango 2 Tango, okay.
Roger, Tango 2.
American 617, wind 05085, runway 1 left, clear to land.
1 left, clear to land, American 617 heavy.
American 1136 has Bravo for Tampa.
American 1136, roger.
Southwest 4, can we reduce to 210?
Southwest 4, affirmative, reduce at your discretion now.
Southwest 4, thanks.
And Southwest 4, turn righting 020, vectors to final.
Right to 020, Southwest 4.
Tom 34, Miami Center, 14,000 for 13,000.
Talon 34, Miami Center, roger. Maintain 13,000 for now, and do you have a specific requested approach for St. Petersburg?
There it goes again. I don't know why the mic keeps cutting out.
Talon 34, we were expecting the ILS.
Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I know it was a bit late.
Talon 34.
We intended on doing this flight a little bit earlier, but we're having
probably
safety
runway 4
issues.
or even better 36. Would you like that?
I'm just gonna disconnect from VATSIM. They're too loud. Appreciate you all stopping by. Appreciate you all tuning in. Definitely, if you would like to see more streams, more videos, definitely subscribe if you want. We're trying to do some more group flights, man. Somebody talk to John and get him out here, man. I want to do some group flights and stream those for you guys because they are a lot of fun. It's great to just hop around in these GA aircrafts and check out a ton of different out of the box sceneries, you know. Definitely got this simulator to do more than just these traditional airliner flights. So we'll definitely be streaming some group flights and some GA flights more often as well. Mr. Woods, thanks, man. I'll check you later. Taxi on over to the gate. Gorgeous aircraft. For the most part, she behaved, guys. She did what we told her to do. She captured the localizer, you know, even though ATC turned us final really late. But she was able to find her way back to the localizer, and she descended via the glide slope, you know, very nicely. So that was cool. But yeah, we're gonna do some group flights. Guys, check out the description. You'll see Johnny's and John's channels down there. These are great content providers as well. I definitely rely on them for their general knowledge of aviation. It's they hold a wealth of knowledge between the two of them. So if you want to see definitely a little bit more how do you say it, more intricate, you know, streams and recordings that really go in depth, definitely check out John and Johnny's channel. It's in the description below. I'll give you the eye candy, but they definitely know their stuff, so check it out. We'll get the lights off. Your landing looks better with the 787. Yeah, because 787 lands better, man. That A320 is a piece of crap. We'll leave it there. I think the APU is available. Sure is. We'll get the engines off. What the hell? Oh man, this is such a game. I've never seen that before. That's interesting. Where's our lights? Dome. We are here, my friends. See if we can get the jetway connected. Yeah, someone should. Can you still see? Yeah, I don't know what that was. I guess it's telling me I completed the flight. Interesting. We don't know where the bags are. They never know where the bags are the first time around, but if you ask them again, they miraculously find the bags. Blind the marshal, he's in short. I'm used to turning those lights off, man. We don't want to blind him. You don't want to blind a man. The passengers back there deboarding. I don't know what the hell happened to the jetway. It quit midway. My friends, that is going to do it for us. Appreciate you all stopping by. Appreciate you all tuning in for, you know, the majority of the stream here. Definitely had a blast. Tomorrow we'll probably be back. I don't know. I know I owe a European hop. I know we were supposed to do Gibraltar last week, so maybe we'll go there. Depends how I feel when I wake up. But again, appreciate the support. Appreciate you all tuning in. And until next time, we'll see ya. Forgot the beacon light. Whoops. Take care, my friends.
Change the way I see it. All I had to do is start believing. I made mistakes, I'm never gonna repeat it. I took a break, but now I'm never leaving. yeah, I feel like something woke inside. Heartbeat working overtime. Everything was motorized, but now I'm up and more alive. So let my family know I'm fine and it's a new day. Cause there's a whole lot I gotta say. So I'ma tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Yeah, yeah, baby, save the day. So raise your glass to them better days. Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, save the day. Cooped up, I ain't left my place in a few months. Going back to basics like a crew cut. Feeling used up, but now I'm grouped up. Grind until I make a few bucks. Somebody do something.